All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So you can see the kind of the news the Nigerian state is spreading because they are trying everything possible to end the case of Simon Ekpa. Now, today we will be doing a lot of detailed information because I want to disgrace the zoo today. And we are going to disgrace the zoo today because this particular zoo media, they don't have bread. They don't have bread, and they are just spreading all this fake information just to discredit the Igbos, just to make us feel as if we are losing, just make us feel as if we are no more among, because Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have been held by the DSS custody for close to 4 years now. Now Simon Ekpa have been arrested in Finland. Now look at the news, the zoo, this so-called zoo media. Look at the news they are spreading today. Now, let me just read out the news for you. Now, they said Finland reportedly freezes Simon Ekpa's assets, detained him in Kylmäkoski, that's one of the world's toughest prisons. Now, they said the Finnish authorities have frozen the assets of Simon Ekpa, a self-proclaimed Biafra agitator accused of terrorism-related activity, who has been in detention for several weeks. Remember, this particular terrorist case or terrorist charge against Simon Ekpa have been dropped by Nigerian government because we have our own source. If you can check back our previous broadcast, if you can check back our previous messages, there you understand what we're talking about. This particular terrorist charge have been dropped by the Nigerian government. It has been dropped by the Nigerian government. To tell you how wicked and how the media of the zoo is so propaganda that they don't know what they are doing again. They are using propaganda to broadcast everything because they want to tarnish. They want to tarnish the image of the Biafra because they know how strong Simon Ekpa is. They know how powerful, because Simon Ekpa have really dealt with them. That is why they are finding every means possible to make sure that they discredit his name and they disown his name and call him all sorts of names. Now let's continue. Now they said the government also seized assets linked to the companies associated with Ekpa and four of his alleged accomplices who are also in custody. According to a year, that's the Finnish news outlet, that the Nigerian Zoo Nation have paid. According to that publishment, they said Ekpa is being held in this social prison located in Aka, that's Finland, known as one of the world's strictest detention facilities. It will be recalled that Ekpa was arrested about 4 weeks ago alongside four others in suspicion of terrorist-related offense, including incitement of violence and financing terrorism. Now, this is the news that is coming from this so-called zoo media. Remember what they said the last time. Okay, how can you sentence Ekpa without him going through trial? How can you talk about sending somebody to prison without the person going through trial? I don't know. Because last week, this so-called Nigerian media, they still broadcasted last week talking about Ekpa will be tried and sent back to Nigeria. That was their own case last week. Even this so-called military, this so-called Musa, came out, the Nigerian military, they came out and they were saying openly that Simon Ekpa will be extradited to Nigeria and he will be dealt with in Nigeria. So why are they talking about prison? Why are they talking about sending him to the world's toughest prison? I thought your case was to bring him back to Nigeria, extradite him back to Nigeria so that you can deal with him here in Nigeria. So why are you talking about prison now? To tell you how fake and deadly this Zoom media is. Now, when this particular news was spreading yesterday, our media house was able to contact a Finnish journalist and the local police where Simon Ekpa was being interrogated. The local police where Simon Ekpa have been interrogated, and also the local media house in that particular city that Simon Ekpa was arrested and interrogated. Now, look at the response of this so-called local police to tell you how deadly the Nigerian media is, to tell you how bad they have been trying to sabotage and destroy our liberation, because they know that Simon Ekpa have truly dealt with them. The Nigerian army can confirm that. They are scared of his return because, believe me, the evidence, they prove that or how the Nigerian soldiers have been damaging and destroying various villages in Igbo land. The proof is there. The proof is there. But the fact is that this Zoo media will continue to cover everything up. They will continue to make sure that they cover every atrocity committed by this Nigerian terrorist state. Yes. Look at what is happening in Southeast now. Have any of these governors or any of these political personnel in Biafra land, the House of Rep member, the State House of Assembly, the councillor, the chairman, the senators, the governors, have any of them come out boldly to condemn what is happening in Southeast? None of them have come out boldly to condemn the killings. Look at what is going on in Olo. In different part of Olo. Look at what is going on in different part of Ebonyi State. So tell me who is instigating this insecurity. Tell me who is causing these insecurities in Southeast. Tell me. Musa was interviewed yesterday. He was talking about the insecurity in Southeast. He said that the only problem they have in Southeast is that their own insecurity, that the people there are learned. But in the north, the terrorists in the north are not learned. That was what Musa was saying yesterday. Yes, Musa said it, that the people they are dealing with in the southeast are very, very learned and intelligent. So that is it. No matter how much the Nigerian government try, you can never defeat the People's Army. Now, look at what the local police in Finland, look at the reply of the local police in Finland. This is what they said to us yesterday when we sent different types of email regarding what is happening to Simon Ekpa. Now, look at what they said to us. Now, they said, updates on Simon Ekpa. The local police have accelerated their investigation into the proposed lies pendered by the Nigerian terrorist state against Simon Ekpa. Listen, all the whole lies that have been peddled against Simon Ekpa, the local police, that's the local police handling these investigations, the local police that took him into detention for interrogation and questioning. Now, no charges have been confirmed or discovered or leveled against Simon Ekpa. That is it. No charges have been confirmed, labeled against Simon Ekpa. This is coming from the state police. The state police in Finland, that is the local police in Finland. They said no charges have been confirmed, discovered or labeled against Simon Ekpa. No convictment has been brought against Simon Ekpa. That is it. No convictment have been brought against him and no charges have been labeled against him for now. So, with the barrage of evidence against the Nigerian state, because we have a lot of evidence, there is so much evidence of how the Nigerian zoo police and zoo military have been killing innocent Biafrans in Biafra land, how they have been dealing the Igbos and destroying our land and properties. Do you understand? We have the evidence. Now, the evidence against the Nigerian terrorist state, their human rights abuse, their terrorists into the military, police, and insecurity with the Biafran agents. Nigerian government is on the run to prove their incitement allegation. Yes, because if you can take back our previous broadcast, this particular Finland organization, this particular Finland police and Finland court have invited the Nigerian government to come and show this particular proof. They should come with their proof, because they said Simon Ekpa is this one, Simon Ekpa is this one. So the Finnish government is inviting the Nigerian state, you should come with your proof. But none of these proof have been taken over to the Finnish government by the Nigerian state. All they keep talking about is they should send them Simon Ekpa back so that they can deal with Simon Ekpa in Nigeria. So listen, please disregard all the false information being padded by the Nigerian Zoom media against and about Simon Ekpa being imprisoned. You can see how deadly the Nigerian state has gone to make sure that they destroy what we are fighting for, to make sure that they destroy our liberation from the zoo. That is it. And believe me, we will keep defending ourselves and we'll keep defending our land. We shall never watch them temper justice or destroy all we are fighting for. We have declared the United States of Biafra. The whole world now is aware of what is happening in Biafra land. So woe to them, because believe me, very soon they will be disappointed, and very soon the Nigerian state will have no other option than to sit on the round table with us to discuss our referendum and our freedom and our liberation from the zoo.
Share the link once again, but please, and please, I want to ask anybody who is going to come to this very studio not to talk about any individual. Tomorrow is our fundraising, and of course, we will continue to do that thing that we have been doing since Mazi Samanepa was with us, until proven otherwise. That's what I'm saying. I want you to know my own stand. We will continue to do that thing that we have been doing, because that is the only thing I know. That is the only thing I know. I don't know any other thing. And I cannot take information from the social media and start talking about what I don't know about. Right? I am very, very sincere here. That's why I asked for an audience, and the audience was not given to me. Therefore, I have to continue with what I know about, which is the way we have been doing fundraising with a particular platform that we have been using. I don't want to go into all the shenanigans going on, because that will remind me the battle that I fought in the past against the DOS. I don't want to go into that. So please, tomorrow is our fundraising. The Biafra Defense Forces, Biafra Liberation Army must be funded. I said it the other time, that any day that I see that Biafrans are still contributing, and again, the Biafra Defense Forces are not funded, I know who to hold responsible, because I know who is in charge of the funds that Biafrans are contributing. It's very simple as that. Very, very simple as that, because my main objective, my main purpose now, as it stands now, is to make sure that Biafra Liberation Army is well funded in order for them to operate. If they are not well funded, they can never operate. So, on that very rock, on that very building of Mazi Samanepa is where I'm going to stand till proven otherwise. Akam Diocha. If you like, go on social media, call me all sorts of names. It's none of my business. No problem. You only ranting without evidence. I cannot come here and start laying baseless and false allegation against anybody without evidence. I don't do that. That is not my style. Until I have evidence against you, I will bring it to the public. So anybody who is calling me any name you want to call me, they say, oh, Genkere has paid me. You are the one who is saying it, but you can't prove it. And it's a great shame on anybody who says such without any proof. So that same stand where we have been standing, that same house that has been built by the Prime Minister is where me personally will stand. So fundraising is tomorrow. Every genuine Biafran who want freedom, who want the Biafra Liberation Army to continue, is advised to attend the fundraising and, of course, support the Biafra Liberation Army for the total liberation of Biafra and the elimination of the terrorists from our land. That's what I want to tell every one of us who is serious for freedom. That's all I can say for now. You all, I don't have to be announcing where you should put your money. It is already in the public, www.biafrarepublicgov.org. That is all I know. The one that I know that is genuine, which was made available by the Prime Minister BLGIE, His Excellency Mazi Samanepa. Until proven otherwise, I wanted to be proven otherwise. That's why I called for peace and for the meeting. You people should understand me better. I want to be proven otherwise. I also said that I am not saying that there shouldn't be changes. But when these changes are coming or will occur, let everybody be carried along. I made it very clear. The record is there on my broadcast. So that is all I have to say at this very point in time. So I'm going to share the link. And those of you who are joining me in the studio, please, 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 I beg of you, do not come here to talk about any individual. If you talk about any individual, whoever that it may be, I don't have an enemy. I don't have an enemy. Unless you are not fighting for freedom the way it should be, then you become my enemy. But for now, I still call whatever that is going on fracas. That is what I call it, fracas. But I told you one thing. In the next 1 month to 2 months, all Biafrans will know who is actually fighting for freedom or who actually want to continue with the freedom fight. That's all I can say for now. So if you think that somebody like me will come and start taking side because of what I'm hearing on social media, I am sorry for you. It is not me. I can't do that. I can't do that. The reason I call for the meeting is for peace to reign and for me to be cleared from the horse's mouth, so that I don't take information on social media the way they are calling people names, saboteur everywhere. You have taken money without any evidence, and then you want me to buy that nonsense and then start also join them to start castigating people. I can never do that. I can't do that. Not me. That's not me. All right. Of course, the link is now in the comment section because very, very soon we will be shutting down. Let me bring the people who are already in the studio. Please, like as I said, do not talk about any individual. If you talk about any individual, I will remove you immediately without wasting any time. No matter who you want to talk about. If it's not about the discussion at hand, don't tell me onye nke ajikwa bolo sabo, maọbụ onye nke aji bolo sabo without any evidence. Please, I beg of you, so you don't say Biafra Unite, you are shutting me down. I don't like that. All right. Anya, Mazi Anya, please grab the microphone and talk to Biafrans.
Hello, Biafran. Good evening. Am I coming out?
Can you speak? Can you be audible so we can hear you? Go ahead, please.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. I don't know what is the problem of the Igbos. Upon all the marginalization and the suffer and the Igbo suffer in Nigeria, Ojukwu came out to save Igbos. They sabotage him. Owazwike came out. They sabotage him. Nandi Kanu came out. They sabotage him. Prime Minister Samuel Ekpa came out. Same thing. What do Igbo want? Clean Igbo shop. Am I coming out clear?
Yes, Mazi, go ahead, please.
Okay. What do Igbo want? Igbo are Nigeria. Sorry. Coming to what is happening in this Biafra agitation now, BRGI, by Biafra government in Israel. Mazi, our people will say, passing seat is not consent. Passing seat is not consent. All these people, they are learned people.
No, Mazi, your voice is cracking. Your voice is cracking. I can't even get you anymore. Maybe you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Go ahead, please.
Okay. I was saying. Hello, can you hear me?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I say, why are they disgracing us? Why are they disgracing themselves? Why can't them go inside and settle this thing out? it's quite unfortunate that people in that caliber, educated people, learned people, that in America, in Europe, are disgracing themselves. But once, before I drop my mic, what I want to say is that Ndi will vary blood. There have been so many innocent blood that have died because of this struggle. Ụfọdụ ji enye ọnwụ iwe ọnụma wee nwụ n'ọnwụ, ụfọdụ ji ikikere ese wee nwụ maka na Biafra sịkwa Biafra asịghọ. Maka na Biafra sịkwa Biafra asịghọ. Ụfọdụ nwụ mana come over na-agba but what I'm telling them now, what I want to tell them now, whoever that want to care, whoever that is hearing me, the blood of innocent people that die in the course of this struggle, Biafra, we never forgive anybody that into this struggle or into this liberation or into this Biafra that is not with his or her heart or mind. Even when he spoke to liberate Indigo, to liberate Biafra from this country called Nigeria, the blood of innocent people will not forgive them. They must suffer. If they like, they don't belong to any highest occult in this world. Since there is God, since there is Chukwu Kikabiyama, they will suffer it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If they not suffer it now, their generation will suffer it. Thank you, Marcy. Continue your good work. I use my mic. Thank you.
Thank you, Machineke. Okugi Kwoto deka siga. Okugi Kwoto. God bless you. It's a disgrace, a very big disgrace, very, very big disgrace, honestly speaking. God bless you. Thank you for that, your, of course, submission. Festus, please grab the microphone.
Okay, good evening, sir.
Good evening. I also want to make it clear once again that we are not here for saga. I have said it before, and I want to repeat it again. My concern as it stands right now is to make sure that the defense of Biafra land is sustained. Woto must be sustained.
Yes,
hold
yes,
on.
Maz, thank you.
Hold on, Mazi Festus. I'm making this announcement for all parties involved, especially those who are in control of the Biafra Republic Govt.And/donate account, which is the one that I know, that is official from the Biafra Republic government in exile, and most importantly from the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Those who are in charge of that very account must make sure that the Biafra Defense Forces are well funded as Biafrans continue to support financially with that same account. That is where I stand. Any other thing, I don't know about it. You can go on social media, gossip, rant as you like. It's none of my business. Once Biafra land is secure through our defense, through our security, as long as the zoo terrorist continues to receive woto in our land, I am very, very comfortable, extremely okay. Any other person talking any other, whatever they are talking, gossip, my name, take it to anywhere, it is none of my business. I am not here for that. Are they possible? Can I get Rubiko? Mazi face to please grab the microphone.
And there Biafra Unite. I follow for a long time since the day Martin and kind of started this struggle. So you have been hammering on, and you have been standing on the truth, you know. So I know that you are a very straight and truthful person. So I've been following you all this while. But now suggest here, you know, this struggle has leadership. So, and we must follow that leadership. Even though our Prime Minister is inside, I believe that somebody have appointed as a deputy, to continue until maybe probably after the investigation and so on.